What's going on, gamers? It's Dreamkillas representing Madden Mastermind, throwing picks right out the gate. Probably thinking again, why the heck does he keep playing these songs for like 30 seconds into the track? Because they're so soulful, people. That's why. I'm bobbing my head. I'm thinking like, man, I should just let the whole thing ride out because it's better than probably what I got to say. But anyways, we're representing the Kansas City Chiefs today, going up against those Philadelphia Eagles for the bazillionth time. Are they supposed to even be that good? Anyway, we're running blueprint defense as usual, still player locking like a beast. Not making anything happen when I'm doing that. But like I said, running blueprint defense, running spread under center, and hitting people in the seams versus those cover twos. Look out. And are either running from West Coast or Bill Walsh. Ebook's going to be out of Bill Walsh, which is basically an all under center playbook. That's pretty nice. I should have yicked that, but I couldn't. And yeah, so look forward to that. I just got off the phone with Mav not too long ago. The man is still, I mean, he's like a perfectionist to the 8th degree. So he's still working on his ebook, which, again, when it comes out, it's going to be fire. I know we've been getting some games in, and he was looking good. Pretty much the only advice I'd give to him and you guys is when we were first playing, he was running a lot of hurry-up offense, which definitely has its advantages. But I'm more the person that goes back to the huddle, thinks about life, thinks about what I want to do, and then comes back out and tries to execute my game plan. So for any of the guys that are sitting out there, just continuously hurrying up, use the advantage of them. I don't think they're patching it or changing it this year. You're going to be able to go in, figure out what play they were doing, and then definitely form tendencies by that. If they pretty much only run zone, you're going to know that. If they only run man, you're going to know that, and it'll help you decide what kind of plays you're going to call. And when you just keep coming out and hurry up, man, you're just not only wearing your guys out, but you're not giving yourself a chance to think. So definitely take that into consideration for the guys that again, that have been running a lot of hurry up. And this guy here threw a quick slant on that cover too, which was good for him. But we're still at 14-10 with not too much time to go here in this second quarter, hitting him back underneath with the slants. Chiefs are definitely a nice team, man. They have a lot of players. I know last year they seemed pretty overpowered. Their front four on defense and their linebacking core seemed to be really nice. And they got what's his face at safety. I don't even remember his name, but I know he's tough. And on offense, I wish I would have just used Jamal Charles more, because the guy's a beast. You'll see here in the second half, I finally figured out that he's the man to give the ball to. Him and Dwayne Bowe. You can see. Oh no, that wasn't a good play. But as time's winding down here, I'm actually having to think. I've wasted too much time trying to get downfield. And that's going to probably hurt my scenario here, trying to get points on the board. But we are able to hit him on that post. Look at that, one timeout, and then with no timeouts, we hit the flat for a touchdown. He was doing an all-out blitz. Risk reward there, fellas. Probably should have kicked the field goal. And the reason I'm showing this is because he literally did that 2 times in a row. And then look at this, start off the beginning of the half. It's unbelievable giving up that field possession like that. So I'm going to take that as a learning lesson, because I haven't had that happen all year long. I hate doing that. So he's already in field goal range. He's trying to do his thing here. And, I ran the majority. I mean, I definitely mixed in some man coverage, but, I was running a lot of zone here, just trying to mess with some stuff. Lofting passes up. That stuff's garbage, man. That needs to go away quickly. Anyway, he kicks the field goal, and you're not going to beat me or most people doing that. So I'm going to take that as another win, considering I gave him that good field position. You can see we're up 8, and definitely my priority here is to score some type of points. Look at that user, man. Thank God I clicked on, because he was definitely stripping every single time. So fortunately, we were still in position to pick up the ball, which helped our scenario, because now we're in field goal range. Alex Smith just throwing things into the dirt. That should have probably been, that was a bad read on my part. I wanted to hit that corner, but got excited, hit the wrong button. So we have to settle for the field goal, going up 2 scores. You can see up 9, so that helps our, or no, I'm sorry, up 11. Jeez, what the heck? I can't even count. That helps our deal. And then Shady, definitely probably the most key person to the Eagles team. He's able to wiggle, get plays, and break off tackles. That wasn't Shady, but it's a good play by him. But I'm definitely locked into that stupid stretch play or inside zone, whatever the heck he's doing there. And that's going to be mitigated here moving forward. I didn't really I just kept thinking he was going to do play action, being down 2 scores, but he was sticking to the script, so good for him. Look at that. Woo! Just a little cut back real quick. DeMarco Murray can't do that, but it's nice that he can. And then he threw man coverage blitz at me, and so I hit him on the deep end with Bo, clicked on, got that touchdown. And then again, I think I mentioned it in my last video, but for the guys that are facing a lot of zone because of the improved zones, a lot of guys just running base cover 3s, cover 4s, cover 2s, so on and so forth. Definitely, when they're just running max coverage type thing or only sending 3 or 4, look at that. like I said, man, that stretch was bound to get locked up, and we were able to stay on our feet. But for the guys that are doing that, definitely don't, if they're not blitzing, send your running back on a route. And I definitely suggest, the streaks out of the backfield, down and outs. But the streak's nice because it delays. They delay up to the line and then start sprinting upfield. So it gives enough time for the zones to drop back. And you keep hitting them underneath, and he'll have to switch something up. Or hopefully try to go user guard that. And then other routes that you want to key in on, you can start throwing. So keep that in mind as you guys are playing the game. Put in the comment section if you guys are struggling more on, let's send a little B gapper at him one time because he was about to pass. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, offense or defensive tips, what you guys want to see, what you're struggling the most on. Is there a certain zone coverage, man coverage, 2-man under again? And let us help you out. So that's the game there. He quit. I'm Dream Killers for Madden Mastermind. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. All beats courtesy of my man Ninth Wonderful. We'll talk to you guys later. Check tomorrow's video. Thanks for the support.